Today I'm going to talk about cost of living in Latin America, specifically Colombia. I've traveled all over Latin America, Europe, Asia. Obviously, Latin America, South America is killing those countries when it comes to cost of living. I've never been to Africa. I can't speak on Africa. Out of all the places I've been to in South America, Colombia is winning. It's better than Brazil. It's better than Peru. It's better than Chile. I'm pretty sure Colombia is cheaper than Mexico. I've been to Mexico, but not really. I wasn't out and about like what I do now. Basically, Colombia is like a second home to me. And I just got a donut, 2 cappuccinos. It came to 7 mil pesos, which at today's rate is like $1.75. Your dollar goes a long way here, a long way. But actually, I will say I was out the other night, went to a club, which I will not name. I learned my lesson there. I'll just say there's a club in the touristic zone. I ordered one rum, 70 mil pesos, one shot. Now, maybe I wasn't really watching what he was doing, but here's the thing. Here's the trick when you go to these clubs. If you ask for around, like, this is Ron Caldas right here. This is my go-to when I'm in Colombia. Ron Caldas. I always call it Ron Caldas, but it's actually Viejo de Caldas. Ron means rum. That's the Spanish word for rum. So when you say I want Ron, that doesn't mean anything. If you see Ron and go someplace asking for Ron, that's like saying I want beer. It's like, yeah, what beer do you want? But anyway, I always say Ron Caldas, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, I asked for 1 shot Ron Caldas, ice in a shot for 70 mil pesos. And right now the rate is basically exactly 4-1. So that's $17.50. $17.50 for a shot of rum. Now, I will say, it's possible he put in a double because music is loud. It's hard to hear. This is what I wanted to say. They'll just, if you just ask for something and you don't specify, they're going to get the oldest, most premium. Like, for example, if you said, I want a rum and Coke, they're going to get the most expensive rum that they have and put it with Coke and give it to you. There's 3-year, there's 5-year, there's 8-year. There might be 12-year, 15-year, I don't know. They're gonna go for the oldest, that 15-year. And he may have said, oh, you want a double? And he might have said it real fast. And if you can't hear, you're just like, yeah. Possibly that's what happened. But $17.50 for that is crazy. That is crazy. Because the fact of the matter, there's a bar, 1 minute walking away, you get a whole, not this size bottle, but you get half this size. It's called medio. This exact same thing, half this size for 70 mil, So anyway, but it's a tourist zone. I don't even want to go there, but it is what it is. It's safe. I'll say it's a safe zone, and people, like, here's the thing. This video wasn't really about the tourist zone, Parque Gerdes, but let's talk about it. Because it's been a lot in the news, and I'm in Colombia right now. This is 2023. I've been coming here for a long time, for many years. There's been a lot of reports about people, crime. Bad things happening to tourists. And a lot of these things, can happen. And Parque Gerdes is in this, the neighborhood Poblado. Most people who've been to Medellin already know this, but Poblado is like the wealthiest part of Medellin. At least one of the wealthiest parts of Medellin. It is the wealthiest. I mean, I'm sure there's fincas, there's homes up in the mountains that are worth like millions of dollars. But talking specifically about the city. Poblado is like the Beverly Hills of Medellin. And there's this zone, Parque Gerdes, which is basically targeted to tourists now. It used to be, it used to be just a club district, restaurant, bar district for the locals. But as, more and more foreigners basically took it over. And I won't say take it over, but I mean, you won't see locals just don't really hang out in Parque Gerdes. Now, right next to Parque Gerdes is a zone called Provenza. A lot of foreigners who first time in Medellin can't differentiate the two because they're right next door to each other. There's a ton of clubs, bars, restaurants, nice restaurants in Provenza. A ton of clubs, a ton of restaurants. A short walk and you're in Parque Gerdes. And Parque Gerdes there's an actual park, I don't think it's really green now. It used to be more of a park, but they've renovated it. It's more like a square now, like a plaza. You won't really see the locals here. You'll see locals there, but these are people there for ulterior motives. I won't say ulterior motives, but Medellin, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, yeah. But like I said, there's bars that you can go to that are reasonably priced, still more expensive than the rest of Medellin, but reasonably priced. Like, for instance, right next to the club I'm talking about, there's this little liquor store. They'll pour you a beer. They'll make you a michelada. They'll pour you a shot with ice, Coca-Cola, whatever you want. One shot of rum is 10 mil pesos, $2.50. But you walk 5 seconds into the club and you don't specify exact, because I learned my lesson years ago to specify. I said, when I would enter that club, I said, I want Ron Medellin, which is a different brand. It's much harsher rum, but it does the job, Mix it with Coke, you won't tell the difference. But I used to drink it just on ice. I would say, I want 3 años Ron Medellin. And it was always, the price back then, 25, 25. I forgot about specifying exactly. So, yeah, I got hit with the 70, nearly triple the price of what I'm used to paying. It is what it is. And I'm not mad at the place. I like going into that place. I'm not gonna mention the place, not in this video, but it's a good time. People that work there are real cool.